So the Dallas Cowboys and Micah Parsons have been negotiating for months now, and it is now getting hostile. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Mauricio Rodriguez here at A to Z Sports Dallas. That is right. Today we are talking Micah Parsons contract negotiations because we are under a week away from training camp and there is no deal in place. And it's particularly frustrating when you see the New York Jets extending Sauce Gardner, extending multiple players that are going into year 4 of their careers, meaning it is players from one class after the Micah Parsons class, and the Cowboys star defender just cannot get his deal done because this is the way that the Cowboys operate. They waited with CeeDee Lamb. They waited with Dak Prescott. They actually did that twice, including 2020, when they let him play under the franchise tag. And yes, this has been the case for a long time. It is not new for you. It is not new for me. I even think Micah Parsons knew exactly what he was getting into because at the end of the regular season, he took on this approach of saying, hey, listen, I want to get the deal done early. If they don't want to do it, then it's on them, but I want to do it because I want the Cowboys to be able to spend in free agency. I want to be able to be around for the entire offseason, and I want to be able to learn this new defense that we're going to install now that Matt Eberflus is our third defensive coordinator since I've been here. But so far, negotiations between the Cowboys and Parsons have been, I don't want to say friendly because I'm not sure it's friendly for Jerry Jones to be like, I don't know the name of Micah Parsons' agent, David Mulugeta, who happens to be one of the biggest names in the industry, nor do I think it's exactly friendly for Micah Parsons to be like, oh, sure, I love Dan Quinn. I would love to join the Commanders in a casual conversation with Kevin Durant. They also had not reached a point of hostility where you had a player throwing jab at the front office or vice versa, like we had last year when Jerry Jones was like, nah, I'm good with not signing CeeDee Lamb. We don't have to do this. Or Dak Prescott being like, I could totally play in a different place and other quarterbacks have done it, so why not me? But I believe we got there. I believe we're finally in that point of the Cowboys contract negotiations because Micah Parsons joined The Undertaker on an interview and he had this to say about his contract. Talking about doing a contract later rather than earlier, Parsons said, I would never understand it. We wanted to do the contract last year. It was just kind of like, we want to do Dak and CeeDee, and then you go out there, you perform again, and then you would think we'd get it done early. Parsons went on to point out that it was in the Cowboys' best interest to get a deal done, pointed out to TJ Watt's contract. He pointed to Myles Garrett's earlier contract this year, and he even shared some frustrations in just how other players get signed earlier. Micah Parsons said, but then there's guys who have one good year, maybe 2 good years, and then they get it right away. And now, even now, you got TJ and Max and all these other guys that's getting paid, and you can't want us to take less because you just decided to wait. Let me say it again because you might have missed it. And you can't want us to take less because you decided to wait. I admit we're reading into it a little bit, but that sounds like the Cowboys want Micah Parsons to take less. Unsurprisingly, very rightfully so, doesn't want to do it. Training camp starts next week. Micah Parsons is still unsigned. None of this is exactly new, but Parsons going into hostile mode and just putting it out there honestly is predictable. I'm not knocking Micah Parsons for it. It's just frustrating that we're in this position again. It's because of the Cowboys front office. They are the common denominator here. Every NFL team that is not the Cowboys gets these deals done early. Why can't they? Hopefully this doesn't drag out into training camp. I don't have any hopes of it being any different though.